Oh, I love me. A 15% incline on a rainy Sunday. Who doesn't? When your bag is full of sweet potatoes. Nearly there. Nearly there. Whew. Yeah. This is so much more satisfying than taking a car. So I'm going for a holiday in Wales, a cycling holiday in the Welsh mountains in April. And it meant that the other day I had to rent a car. And there's no other choice. In order to get there and to transport everybody who's coming, we had to get a car. And so it meant that I would have to be driving because no one else can. But every cell in my being was fighting against wanting to rent a car. Because having cycled around London so much, you want nothing to do with cars as a cyclist. Because you just see what it does to people, driving around everywhere. And because I told myself that I was never going to own a car in my life ever again. I used to own a car, and all it was an extension of my ego. I used to have a fancy black sports car that was just an extension of my ego and had no other purpose than to make me more lazy, to pollute the atmosphere, and to possibly kill people. The reasons I don't like cars is because, one, they make you lazy. Like right now, I would not be out on my bike about to go do some shopping in the rain if I had a car, because if I've got that choice, your body, your brain is always going to make the easy choice, and it's going to be hard to fight it. I don't want to have to make that choice. I just want to do the thing that makes me feel good after I've done it, and that's to cycle here and get the shopping that way. Secondly, I can't stand how it pollutes your lungs and the atmosphere. Like cycling around London so much, having to train in London, when you're on your limit, breathing as much air into your lungs as possible and having most of it be nitrogen dioxide, then it feels like shit. You know, I'm just trying to get fit and healthy, and all these drivers, not only are they sticking a tailpipe down my throat into my lungs, but they also hate you at the same time. They hate you for the space, the 40 centimetres of space that you take up on the road. The amount of hate I get from people cycling around London, even into Essex, into the countryside, people will always want you to just get out of the way. Very, very rarely do I meet friendly drivers who wave out the car at me. I don't think I've ever been waved at in England, saying good on you for getting fit and healthy and not polluting the atmosphere. So not only do cars kill you indirectly through the fumes and shit that they pump out, but they can kill you in an instant. Kill you in an instant just because somebody was fiddling with their phone. You're dead from being hit by a car. Whereas with a bike, there's no chance. The chance of you being killed by a cyclist is infinitesimally small, if you can say that. In the moment, you get so angry at people because the amount of attention you see people paying when they're driving in relation to how much death they can cause is just, the gap is so massive. The risk to life is real, and just on a daily basis I see so many people not realising that risk. You know, changing the track, fiddling with the heat knob can wait if it means that in a split second you can make a mistake because you weren't paying attention. And that's all I ask. That's the only reason I'm making this video, is to focus some attention on people's lack of attention when they're behind the wheel. Inches from you, people aren't paying attention and they can kill you. And it is an understatement to say that it sucks. And people wonder why you get angry. But yeah, I will never in my life own a car again, and it sucks that I even have to rent one to go on a cycling holiday in Wales. But we've got an emergency. See? So many cars on the road, even ambulances can't get through. You know, most of these people driving around have no reason to be in the cars. They probably live like a mile from where I am right now and have no reason to drive around on a Sunday. It's a bit wet. Get a grip. Harden the fuck up. Get a bike. Stop polluting the atmosphere. Stop polluting my lungs and everyone else's lungs. Just wanted to address the balance. After having to rent a car, I just wanted to let it be known that I fucking hate cars. I fucking hate cars. And I'm so glad that I don't own one and that I never will in my life ever own another car again.